Hi all, Ali here. It's a Saturday the 4th of June, and it's muggy out there. We've just come back from Salisbury and we've had a really nice time. It sort of doesn't know whether it wants to be sunny or not, but I've got this linen dress which I always think looks a bit like a nightie. It's light pink, but I do like it. It's very comfortable, and I wore it yesterday, and of course, like linen always does, it just goes, you know, crinkly. And I know a lot of people like it all creased up like that. They say that's part of the loveliness, but I just like to press it out. Otherwise, I think it does look like I pulled it out of a bag somewhere. So I'm just going to iron while I speak to you. We were talking today, Simon and I, because Saturdays is always date day, if we can do it. Although any day can be date day if we're in the mood. And we were just saying, the best thing about, I said, oh, Saturday, sweetie day, what have we got in the car? But what we were saying was that, isn't it great being an adult? You don't have to have sweet day on a Saturday. It can be any day you choose, or it can be every day if you want. And we were sort of appreciating in the car all the things you can do that you never could do as a child. You know, you can have a shower when you want. You don't have to explain that one away, because my mother always used to say it's a bath only on a Sunday night. And well, we didn't really have showers then. And otherwise you had to wash in the morning. And I never felt really fresh and awake. And of course, a shower is wonderful for waking you up. So that's one of the things that's great about being an adult. We were saying not having to ask. Well, that's just Simon in the background who can't control his phone. Apparently, it turns itself on and off whenever it wants. That's something as an adult. You can have a phone, any type you like. And if you can't operate it, people just see you as old and infirm and brainless. No, but seriously, there's so many things that I used to have to ask to do. Permission to do, yeah. And that's the wonderful thing about being an adult. And I've realised that's probably why I'm a bit naughty all the time, because my parents were very strict, and so was Simon. And we were saying one of the good things is you can be really naughty and not get hit for it. I mean, that in itself is a pleasure. Simon's used to get the stick or the cane. I don't even know why I'm laughing. It would be called assault in these days. And I don't get a smack on the arse. So it's great. You can just mouth off if you want. You can do, there's so many things to appreciate. I can dye my hair. Look, it's lilac at the moment. I can dye my hair anytime I want. If I want to get up at 2 in the morning and do something, I'm allowed to do that. And I don't even know what got us talking about the topic. I think it was me saying it's Saturday sweet day. And Simon just looked at me like I had two heads, because he knows what I'm like. I'm a bugger for sweet food, especially for sweets and chocolate. Mostly at the moment, I go through phases, but at the moment it's sweet popcorn. So it's just fun. And when I see all the children with their parents, I think, oh, I don't have to ask, can I have? I can just have it if I want it. Well, within reason. I mean, we're not, you know, I'm not like a Johnny Depp where I can just have what I want when I want it, really. I was so pleased he won his case. I believe that also in the UK, the case was quite different. We never heard about it here. I mean, it wasn't televised, obviously. We knew it was sort of vaguely going on. Well, some people did. I didn't. So it was so different here. You couldn't even compare the two. And probably the reason that he lost his case there was because it wasn't done by a jury, as from what I understand. And I don't think that they would allow a lot of the things that would have come into that. And it was also to do with the sun, wasn't it? I don't know, something like that. So it was a bit different, that case. Here in the UK, really, people arguing in court when they've got lots and lots of money, and I don't think it actually goes down very well. I know, because they see it as all a bit silly and a bit precious, maybe. I don't know whether that's the view of all Brits, but certainly they're very strict. They are stricter when they come to the laws of the internet and cyberbullying, but when it comes to the things, these sort of cases where they have to take on the big people, like say the news people, it's very different. I don't know many people that actually win their cases, to be honest. I haven't heard of many, but maybe I'm wrong. And I'm just prattling on here. But so, yeah, that's what sort of, when we were coming back in the car, we were thinking about all the things that we can get away with. And that's what led me on to thinking about Amber Turd and, Johnny Depp. I didn't realise that Johnny Depp was such a musician. That's interesting, isn't it? Because actually I think he does a jolly good job as a musician, even though his music might not be quite to my taste. He certainly knows how to play an instrument. So, oh no, I can see a stain on here. I've dropped coffee on, must have dropped coffee. And also, where I hung this up, I've got marks where there must have been a dirty bit on the line or something. Just drives me nuts, I tell you. Oh, I've got loads down here of marks. Oh. Well, I'll have to find some. What I might have to do is go down and buy a couple of, those iron-on patches, like little flowers or something. Whenever I get a dirty stain on, I can't throw the clothing away. I just can't. So this is the dress. That's a really nice dress. But it gets, it is quite nighty-like. And there you go. Oops. Hang on a minute. Let me try and get that. See, and that's just like that. So I do have to wear a petticoat with it, otherwise it's totally see-through. I'll tell you something else I bought today, which I'm absolutely in love with already. This is a thumb protector. Who'd have thought you can actually buy them? Because I was saying to Simon, none of my other, where my arthritis stuff, none of it seems to do anything to help my thumb, because where I do a lot of art stuff and that. But here we are. We've got a Neo G thumb support, and it does the job beautifully. I mean, these are $19.99, but the good thing is that you can do one hand and then you can swap it over and you can use it for the other. To be honest with you, most of the time it's my right hand where I'm drawing or where I'm doing just jigsaws or anything really. That's what really hurts the most. But yesterday I decided, as you do, just spur of the moment, I'm going to sand down my table because I absolutely hate the orange that you get on some of these, we got this second hand, but on some of the furniture, the orange is just awful. So I got my sander out, and I will say it's my sander. I went down and I bought this sander for myself, and this was about a year or so ago. Little did I realise I was going to be have such an arthritic neck only a year later, but still, I don't know whether you can see it. Can you see the top is all sanded? And so it's sort of back to the natural wood, and it sort of suits this here, this cabinet here, and some of our other stuff here. I'm doing another puzzle. As you can see, I'm doing this one. In the works, they're selling 2 of these for a tenner. So I've had the pleasure of doing some more puzzles. Sorry, I've got tics today. Haven't taken my medication. And I've also bought, these things have gone up in price, little boards. I don't like this at all. It's all gone wrong, so I'm going to actually put a load of black over it and paint. But separate boards like this that I can just draw on and paint with, and paint on, sorry. Paint with, what am I talking about? Anyway, so
drinking there.
I know, you're the one that's had the 3 pints. So yeah, I'm, you know, Saturday's going well, and it's nice to be able to do a video, albeit a bit choppy, isn't it? It's a bit choppy, this video. I'm jumping from one thing to another.
Yeah, have you got any of the things you can do?
Oh, well, remind me, what else can we do when we used to have asked for a haircut? What else did we used to have to do?
Choose when you go to bed.
Choose when you go to bed.
Up.
When you wake up. Yes, that's true. What else?
What you have to eat.
Yes, what you have to eat. You can have pudding. Get that, lovely. You can have pudding before your first course. Or you don't have to have the main course at all. You could just have pudding. Or just, you know, you could just open a bag of popcorn and say, oh, bollocks, that's it for the day. It's so naughty, isn't it? What else, Simon? Come on. You can choose your own clothes. Oh, thank God for that. And if you want it 6 sizes too big because you're feeling really, really self-conscious, you can do that too. What else can you do, Signs?
Eat what you like when you like.
Yeah.
Eat what you like when you like.
Spend money. You don't have to be told how much you can spend.
Permission to spend.
You don't have to beg for your pocket money and be good for a week to actually earn it. You know, you can actually be quite naughty in the week and still spend some money at the weekend. Oh, gosh. I don't know. We had a whole list, didn't we?
We did indeed.
But I've diverted. So I'm going to say bye-bye to you all. Lovely to see you again. And I hope you're all your worlds are getting better. And I hope that there's not so much COVID where you are. We've still got loads. But when people get it, it doesn't seem to be as bad down here. So I'm really hoping that this... Oh, I was supposed to say the C word. Am I on... Now on YouTube, I don't bloody know. All this political correctness, I don't know about it.
You don't have to take any notice of that.
Oh, yeah, you don't... Yes, you don't have to be politically correct if you don't want to. Oh, I'm not sure about that, Symes.
Tough tease on anybody.
Yeah, well, you're never politically correct. No. I've never known anyone who can insult anybody so easily as my darling husband. Having said that, he is absolutely a little gem to me. So I always think...
You can fart when you like.
Oh, you can... Thanks for that, love. Yes, you can blow off when you like, apparently. Him and his mate, honestly. It's like a... Oh, my goodness. I tell you, you make it an Olympic sport, you and your mate. Anyway, shut up, will you? Because you're being rude now. Just being rude. And you've been so delightful today. Well, for most of it, but he's had 3 pints, so what can you do? Anyway.
Start again.
Love to all. Take care. Bye. Bye.